The week of the pumpkin, hashtag the week of the pumpkin, ended a little while ago, but there was a pumpkin beer that was missed, apparently, so we're getting into that one. What be going down, people of the world? Redbeard here, coming at you from his couch. Welcome back to another Daily Drink vlog for the beer of the today. We have got a bottle of Schadenfreude Pumpkin Oktoberfest beer by the Parallel 49 Brewing Company. Yeah, that is a badass looking bottle. That just looks awesome. And it says right on here, I just noticed it. The barley malt is Munich and Pilsner. So I'm hoping this is going to be really, really malty and just full of pumpkin deliciousness. Let's crack her open. Ooh, excited. Let's see what we've got. Pretty sure this bottle will pretty much fill this glass twice. It's got the look of the... Get some fucking head on there. That didn't work out very well. Yeah, it's got the look of the kind of not super pumpkin-y beers that were had during the week of the pumpkin. As always, all the thanks in the whole wide world for those who watch my videos. The beard loves you all so very, 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 very much. Yes, he does. Very mild pumpkin aroma. Yeah, assume probably mild pumpkin flavor. Let's give her a shot. Really? Wow. There is a really surprising amount of pumpkin flavor in there. And then the maltiness. This is great. Oh, wow. Just the lingering kind of like nutmeggy, allspice, pumpkin flavors just linger. Oh my God. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody. Wow. This has got almost as much flavor as the Big Rig Porter did, which is really surprising because this is really light. Like there's a chill haze on it, but that's really light beer. It is really good beer. Really, really, really good beer. Today being November 16th, on this date in 1272, a little while ago, while traveling during the Ninth Crusade, Prince Edward became King of England upon Henry III of England's death. But Prince Edward did not return to England for nearly 2 years to assume the throne. So there was just nobody in charge of England for 2 years. That's kind of crazy. Oh, this beer is crazy. Crazy delicious. On this date in 1855, David Livingstone became the first European to see Victoria Falls in what is now present-day Zambia and Zimbabwe. Pretty goddamn impressive set of waterfalls. Like, I could put a picture. I'm not going to bother because there's no point. It doesn't give you the true scope. It has the largest single sheet of flowing water on the planet. It'd be a hell of a thing to see in person. I saw Niagara Falls when I was very, very, very young. No real memory of it. Oh my fucking God, this beer's good. I think I've maybe had one other beer by this brewing company. I want to try more now. I want to try them all. Just double checked. It was the Gypsy Tears Ruby Ale that I tried by these guys, which was found in Perry Sound. And I like that stuff a lot. I think I like this stuff more though. Like, excuse me. Nothing but pumpkin flavor there as well. Yeah, let's get the rest of this in there. Pretty sure it'll fit. I could be wrong though. I think we'll be okay. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of sediment type stuff, but I really don't think so. It's pretty clear. No. No. Really not a whole lot on this bottle, but we do have the ingredients, like I was saying before. The malts are Munich and Pilsner, along with water, hops, pumpkin, and yeast. 5% alcohol, 27 IBUs. We've carved out a pumpkin Oktoberfest even Ichabod Crane would love. This hearty malty lager is warmed by the mighty pumpkin and lifted with notes of cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and ginger. I'm not getting much ginger. As far as a date goes, I don't see one. Yeah, no date was found, but this is another one of those beers, like the Great Lakes one. Basically any beer that's coming out that has pumpkin in the flavor, seasonal beers, are going to be, you know they were brewed like September, October-ish. So take that into account when you're keeping them, and don't let them go too long, and you should be fine. Come to think of it, this actually has gotten a little bit more hazy from that final pour. The flavor hasn't changed really at all, but the appearance definitely did. This is amazing pumpkin beer. Like, I like this just as much, if not a tiny bit more, than that Big Rig stuff. Just the way the pumpkin flavors meld with the malty flavors. Oh, it's fucking awesome. On this date in 1938, LSD was first synthesized by Albert Hofmann from ergotamine at the Sandoz laboratories in Basel. So many words that I've never said before. All the time. Yeah, this guy made LSD and then kind of devoted his life to taking it and studying the effects of that and other hallucinogenic drugs. Interesting life to lead. Can't deny that, I guess. Look at me, I'm devoting myself to trying different beers and studying their effects on my body. More my taste buds, but still. You have enough of them, the body effect gets there. In 1974, the Arecibo message, I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, was broadcast from the Arecibo radio telescope in Puerto Rico. And it's pretty funny because it was aimed at the globular star cluster Messier 13, which is some 25,000 light years away. Excuse me. So it's going to take at least 25,000 years for the message to get there, and then around 25,000 years for the reply. So we're not going to be able to experience that. And also, kind of funny, they aimed it at the cluster, like, without taking into consideration the fact that space is always moving and shit. So when it finally gets there, in 25,000 years, the globular star cluster is going to be way not there anymore. Way moved on. So I think it was basically just done to like show kind of the technology of the time. Here, look what we can do. We can send this message, and the message was basically just like a really, really, really pixelated, crude rendition of like who we are and where we came from, kind of thing. It's interesting. Oh. I need to get back to my local LCBO and see if they have any more of this, or if it's like gone, because I want more. This is delicious beer. It really almost feels along the lines of, like, say, that porter when it's in my mouth. It's just wonderful stuff covered in fucking cat hair. Finally, on this date in the past, 1992, the Hoxne hoard was discovered by this is the funniest part right here. Eric Laws in Hoxne, Suffolk, I don't know, it's in the UK somewhere. Excuse me. What happened was, I have it open here somewhere, where to go, there it is. Okay, so the farm was owned by Peter Watling, and he lost his hammer. So he asked Eric Laws, who was a retired gardener and amateur metal detectorist. That's the funniest part. You have a metal detector, and you use it, you're a metal detectorist. Anyway, so the guy was looking around, and he found like a bunch of coins and some other shit, and it ended up being, like, they found a bit of stuff, and were like, this is, you know, really old money and like historic, so they called some historical society type thing, and they came and did the whole excavation in one day, and they found, what did they find? There's a second here. The hoard consists of 14,865 Roman gold, silver, and bronze coins from the late 4th century and early 5th centuries, and approximately 200 items of silver tableware and gold jewelry. Valued at the time, around 1.75 million pounds. Adjusted for today's money, it's around 3.21 million pounds. Like, it didn't say anything about whether or not the guy was compensated. He must have got something. But they found his hammer, the farmer guy. So, good for him and stuff, I guess. Good stuff right here. Really good. It was kind of bugging me, so I looked into it a little bit more. Turns out the guy who found it, Laws, the metal detectorist, he was actually paid the 1.75 million pounds that it was valued at, because that was the common law, or the custom in England. When you find treasure, if you report it, you know, promptly kind of thing, which they did, then yeah, you get money equivalent to the value of that treasure. And he shared it with the farm owner whose hammer he found, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. And now it's actually full-on law. It's called the 1996 Treasure Act, that makes it a legal requirement that the finder and the landowner should be rewarded equally. Which I think means, actually, that if that had been the law, they would have both gotten the 1.75 million pounds. Yeah, it's a hell of a thing to find. Let's toast to them, and the right number is the last. Oh my good fucking god, that's a great beer. Parallel 49 Brewing Company. Your Schadenfreude. I think that's what it is. I can't full-on pronounce that weird Germany word, but I don't care. No date, but I'm not going to fault you for it because I loved it so much, and it's a seasonal Oktoberfest type beer, so you know it was made when it was made. 10, fucking 10. Oh, it's so good. So good. And that is going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, then be sure to smash that subscribe button. And if you got something to say to me, then put some comments in the box down below. But thanks again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out! There's even more stuff to this fucking Horde story. In September of that year, the field was plowed, and the archaeological service surveyed it and looked for more. They found more gold coins, more silver coins, and then a bunch of other stuff that weren't even from the same Horde. It's insane. And apparently the reason they were all spread out the way they were is because the farmer who owned it, he kept plowing the field every year and spreading the coins around. Never ever apparently looking down and seeing one throughout all that time. Just insanity.